You're now listening to Unapologetic, the podcast, with your hosts, Chels, Dre, and Reg, discussing any and everything unfiltered.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Unapologetic, the podcast. Today, you only got 2/3 of the trifecta. Dre is unable to be with us right now, but
he's here in spirit.
he's here in spirit.
He's not done.
Fine with him.
He's not here.
So, how's your day? How are you?
It's been a day. It's been chill with the fam, so that's always a plus. What you drinking?
Crown, apple,
By itself?
by itself with rocks.
That's cute. With rocks.
Yeah.
That's cute. How's your day been?
You was very descriptive telling me about your day.
Oh.
Anyway, my day is great. So ironically enough, we are both not at home.
We are not.
I'm in Kentucky right now, and you are OT as well. But
Indeed, I am.
my day is all right. A little tired, a little sore. Haven't been working out that much since I've been here, and I actually got to the gym today, and I'm feeling it.
Okay, but your 4-pack is coming in.
Ish.
Look at me trying to big you up.
Ish.
Oh,
it's good.
Not much. So since it's just us two, I'm gonna pick you. I want you to get really, not really personal, but I'm gonna have you get a little personal later on. But it is just man and woman today. One man, one woman. Let's talk some relationship shit. Cause people love hearing about that anyway.
Oh, you know what? So I got a lot of comments from the is it time for Black women to give up?
Oh my God, of course.
Oh my God. I got so many I've been waiting to hear this. I've been waiting to talk about this, waiting to hear somebody talk about this or hear different views. I'm like, oh man, I'm over that whole topic anyway.
Of course you are, Black man.
But reason why is just because I don't agree with it at all.
Yeah. Okay.
But for other reasons, well, for some of the reasons I named, and for other reasons, but we'll definitely get into that once we have our three, so we can get that whole dynamic. But
yeah,
I mean, there's no reasons that are specifically bad. It's just mainly how I feel about Black unity.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I didn't agree with it, but it was a question that I wanted to pose. So
it's an age-old question at that. I mean, it's something that's thrown around all the time.
Yeah, but with obviously the height of the Meg situation and what she did to protect Tory, kind of had that question at the forefront again in spaces that I was in. And then seeing that YouTube video, I'm like, we should talk about this. And we kind of had that on ice too. Like, we didn't talk about it immediately. It was in the notes for like 2 weeks, but I'm glad we talked about it.
We did. So we could have talked about that video I sent you the other day too, about the accountability part too. But that's not like the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing. Damn, I would have to watch that video again, but I gave you all of my everything in my response that you did not respond to. So
I think I did. No, I think we talked about it. That's why I didn't text.
We did. But yeah, so back to you. Well, outside of this thing that we were talking about. So when people get married.
You said, will I ever get married?
No, I didn't actually. Okay, I said when people get married,
okay,
people divorce. It happens, right? So I didn't know alimony was a thing until very recently, like within the past couple of years, honestly. Mm-hmm. In terms of, you get a divorce or whatever the case may be, and your former spouse still has to pay you.
You said you didn't know that? Or
I didn't. Okay. Yeah, so
it's a thing.
I know it's a thing. I found out that it was a thing from my aunt who was divorced. Okay. And she mentioned something about getting a check from her husband, ex-husband. I'm like, wait.
How long has she been getting that check?
Ooh, it's been a little minute. And he actually, they've kind of rekindled. Yeah, I don't want to put their business out there, but yeah, she's been getting it for a little minute. But I didn't realize that that's the thing that happens when you're divorced and you still get a check from your former spouse.
Well, if it's
Possibly.
put, it has to be well, not necessarily agreed upon, but of
Yeah.
course a judge is the final, decider
Right.
on that.
So, as a man who, well, just as a man, you want to get married eventually, right?
Right.
Okay. How would you feel if you and your wife got divorced and you had to kick out bread to her every single month? Y'all not together anymore. Like, how do you think you would feel from a male perspective?
From my perspective, as me, just me right now, um, it all depends on what have we accumulated together, and or what kind of lifestyle I provided her, and if she will be able to provide, still live that same lifestyle outside of me. So if I was like a Dr. Dre or somebody, I would expect that, okay, there's some kind of lifestyle I'm going to have to provide for her. But just me, myself, the person I am now, job, um, I might find some kind of issue with it. Um, just depending on what we have together. So I'm in the mind frame of let's come to a mutual decision. What do you want? You know, because I'm always asking that. I've been through it before. I've been divorced before. So, and
I wasn't sure if you wanted that out there. That's
oh
why
yeah,
I didn't
I'm
say it.
transparent. I'm transparent.
Okay.
But no, it was more or less of okay, what do you want? And then we work from there. Okay, you can have this, or this is yours, or whatever else, and it worked. I'm good with that. I don't want to be have. I don't want to have to pay no one. Um, let's say $300-400 a month because, oh well, he used to get my hair done and nails done every month, so he needs to continue doing that. And also he did pay my car note too, so I don't want him to pay the whole car note. I just want him to pay half the car note until XYZ or whatever else.
So, how do you feel that it's the man's responsibility to continue paying for the upkeep of this woman he is no longer with?
If we're no longer together, no. But so if you stood by me while I amassed this huge amount of money, of an estate and whatever else, then I think that you are entitled. Well, she will be entitled to some of that,
Okay.
whatever is agreed upon.
Okay. And it
Because
has nothing.
it's nothing that I specifically, you can say you did it by yourself, but support comes in many different ways.
Right. Right.
She don't have to be out there, on the ground doing this or doing that. Support can be you coming home and that meal is there. You coming home, you don't have to worry about, your clothes being washed or the house in order, the kids being taken care of. You know what I'm saying? So
Like a maid and a nanny.
no, not that much. I mean, I mean, there's a bunch of different, I think things that play into that. Not
Okay.
necessarily, and it don't have to be those chore things. It can be just it can be the words. Like you could come home and want to quit one day, and she sits there and she gives you that pep talk, and that little to get you back where you need to be.
Okay. So the amount of money requested, how does so for me again, I've never been married. Nigga, I just found out what alimony was like 2 seconds ago. But to me it's odd that say for I came into this thing. You already had all this bread. We got
Right.
together, married, didn't work out. But I want you to keep buying me red bottoms. I want this lavish lifestyle. You're gonna pay me $15,000 a month. I said what I said.
Yeah, you did. And so, like I said, if 15,000 ain't like, if that's small change to a giant, then I mean, what's the big
I
deal?
just came up with the.
I'm just saying, but
It's
I'm
not
saying
even what's the big deal.
that's what I'm saying.
I could be Jeff Bezos out this bitch.
That's what I'm saying. If it's small change to big pockets, then what's the deal?
I would feel away having to kick out bread to this person who I'm no longer with. Like, we got divorced. You got the house. You like we settled and we finalized on these things, and I still gotta pay for you to live.
So are you gonna base that off of what you already divvied up, or are you basing that off of because so let's go back to what I just said. So what if this person was actually your crutch for, I mean, everything you did into this business? Like some of the things that like you put into it or did was their idea. I mean, they
Okay.
actually like they didn't physically help you bring this up from the ground, but
Right.
they were there when you needed them to, push you to other
So
heights.
what their portion or their percentage of whatever I feel they deserve will be divvied up within the divorce settlement.
Okay.
Like I'm not giving you a piece within the divorce settlement and then cutting you a check each month. No. It's either one or the other, and I would rather it be the former.
Well, your mind frame is different too than a lot of women. You're not.
As well.
You're a little more independent, but I hate to say that these women aren't because I don't know them like that or whoever we're
Yeah.
talking about.
And
But
who's to say it won't be different if I did get with a man who had mad bread and he took care of me? I'm
mm,
and I'm used to that luxurious lifestyle, and then we divorce. I don't know. I don't know. It's an interesting concept to me. And can are there situations where you got to kick out alimony and child support?
absolutely,
Oh, nigga, no.
absolutely.
Nigga, no.
Alimony, aka spousal support.
Right. That's exactly what that is. That's not my spouse no more, nigga. Why am I giving him money? Go get a job. Fuck is wrong with you?
Bum ass, right?
Yeah, you bump nah. Not gonna call him that, but the fuck? 'Cause I feel like that's enabling. If he doesn't have a job, but I'm giving him $60,000 a month, he has no incentive to to not be a loser and get a job. So go go sign up for.
So with Mary J. Blige, her recent divorce, she had to give her husband child
Yeah.
support.
And he tried to ask for child support for kids that ain't his. Like they don't have kids together, but he wanted child support
It's
for
only like,
his kids
mhm.
that aren't hers.
Mm. Well, I mean, she might have provided them a certain lifestyle
So
or
they
whatever,
damn mammy
but
to get a job as
I
well.
think
The fuck?
I think it's bullshit. So I
That's
mean,
wild.
actually, it's only like two cases I can think of to where actually men are getting money from a woman for like spousal support, and that's Mary J. Blige and
Hmm.
Candace Parker's husband.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
fun.
Sheldon Williams is getting money.
Oh, well, look at that.
He's getting money. He's getting a couple million
Flourish King. Wait, not a year, but like
monthly. He getting like close to a million a month.
he gets $1 million a month.
Close to.
So why nobody complaining about him, but everybody's complaining about Dre's wife asking for like $1 million a month, or was it more? It was almost like $2 million, but still,
Um.
that's interesting.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. She's close
I
to
didn't
two.
know that.
She's right out. She's like right outside of two.
Right. So I didn't know that about this part.
So Sheldon Williams is up there somewhere. It's not a million. It's close. He's up there. He's in
It's
the
more.
six. He's in the six figures.
Yeah, he don't need that. He don't need all that. Go get a fucking job, sir. That's what you
Uh,
do.
So does the years depend? Does it matter of the years? My bad. Because I think Dr. Dre and his wife has been married what
They've
25?
been married for a very long time. I
I
think
think like
so.
25.
If we're basing alimony off of sort of what you've accumulated through the years or how you've helped through the
Mm-hmm.
years. Obviously, if you ain't been together that long, you haven't contributed that much. Therefore, you should
Right.
not be getting as much money. So yeah, I do think that plays a big part in it.
Okay.
So
So 25 years. So now that we established that, so 25 years.
it's
Close to
not
two.
$2 million a month worth.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
So if I was a billionaire and me and you
Right.
got divorced,
I don't
would-
I'll just do what Jeff Bezos' wife did. Give me half your shit. Bye.
that's more than 2 million.
You know, exactly.
Oh well, no, it's not.
He's a-
We
he's a-
talking monthly. We talking monthly.
But she's also so, and that's the thing. So with alimony or just spousal support or the agreements within the divorce,
But you can also set terms on that too. Like, okay, I'm going to give you XYZ for the next 12 months.
Got you.
I'm not about to pay you $2 million for the rest of your life.
Every month.
Nah.
Why not? I deserve that.
Okay. Well, you know what they say about people in hell, right?
No, what do they say about people in hell?
Oh well, no, that's what they want.
They want,
But
they don't deserve.
listen,
Hell.
Tank deserved a lot of shit in his song, but did he get any of it?
He caused the issues though, so you can't equate
Well,
that.
hey, she might
Because
have
he said he deserved for her to go out and do whatever because he's a trash nigga.
She might have deserved that divorce too. We
It's
don't know what
possible.
happened.
We don't know what happened. We're from
But listen,
outside looking
oh
in.
my, 2 million a month.
That's 24 mil a year.
Absolutely. Yeah. No.
It just logically
No.
those numbers don't make sense to me.
So well, but let's
2
dig
million
deeper.
a month.
Let's dig
No.
deeper. Let's dig deeper.
Let's dig.
Laundry and cleaning, 10,000 a month.
Bitch, what are you doing? What are you
Right.
cleaning? Who's cleaning it? How
Right.
often are you getting it cleaned? And it's never worth $10,000 a month. Like
What the fuck are you
at
cleaning?
most.
I'm with you. What are you cleaning?
At most.
Okay. Clothes.
3.
100. Listen, clothes 135,000 a month.
Bitch, where's you going? Like,
What the fuck are you wearing? No.
what are you wearing?
Going? Like
Where are you going?
for 135 a month.
A month. You're not even gonna have time to wear the shit you got until your next check, your next 135 roll in.
Absolutely. You better learn how to shop on Fashion Nova.
Like the rest of us, shit.
135,000. All right. Education, tuition and living expenses, 60,000. Why does your clothes cost more than your education and your tuition and living expenses?
Tuition and living expenses only 60. But that's still a lot because again, this is all a month.
But listen, your clothes cost more than that.
Listen, you know, style over fucking
I guess. All right.
book. I don't know.
Listen, no. So here's the one right here. Entertainment, 900,000.
Reggie, shut up. No.
I'm dead serious. I'm dead ass. Look,
Bitch, ain't no bowling alleys open, no movie theater. Like, where are you going to have fun at? Nowhere.
You talk about doing COVID. Nah, she's trying to go see some plays and musicals and
That's all closed.
But no. So I guess entertainment, your flights and vacations and all that other shit can be included in that. But that's a month though.
That's a month. That's almost $1 million a month. Sis, tickets are so cheap right now. Like that, just you have to make it make sense.
That's ugly. That's an ugly number right there.
Entertainment.
Wow.
Bitch, where is you going? And how often is you going?
So charitable contributions, 125,000.
Hold up. Charitable, as in you taking this man money and giving that shit to somebody else?
That's what it sounds like. Charitable.
Get a job. No.
Let me donate 125,000 of your dollars.
Of your money.
I'm just gonna add that into my spousal support.
Right. I'm just gonna throw no, you better take some of that entertainment money that's gonna be left over and
Hey,
give that to charity.
I'm pretty sure they're in LA. She better go out to Las Vegas and watch some showgirls or some shit.
She better take a portion of the entertainment money and give it to
So, but listen,
think
okay, so mortgage, 100.
100 what?
What do you think? Now, everything we talking about is in the thousands.
$100,000.
So your entertainment kills that.
How like that? That's what I'm saying. Your numbers, your
Your
itemized
clothes, your clothes is more than your rent.
than your mortgage.
Your
Not even
mortgage
rent, your
monthly.
mortgage.
Your mortgage monthly.
But what mortgage is $100,000 a month? What type of house is this?
She might be in Calabasas somewhere. I don't know.
$100,000 a month. That doesn't make sense.
Why not? That could be a mansion somewhere in Calabasas.
No. No.
That's six figures right there.
No. These numbers just don't make sense. And
That's light compared to everything else besides the laundry and cleaning. Because everything else is more than
education.
that. And education.
You clearly don't give a shit about that.
So the entertainment and the charitable contributions they killed the mortgage.
Which is wild.
Okay.
I'm over this.
Telephone, cell phone, emails, 20,000.
No, girl. Bitch, T-Mobile was right here.
Where you emailing for $20,000? Emails are free. Listen, emails are free.
Even the best iPhone money can buy ain't damn $20,000. You not get every month.
You can get the best plan you can possibly have on Verizon, and then have a landline in the house, and
you can have the quickest internet speed.
And you still got at least out of this 20,000, you still got at least a good 19,
right?
Maybe 18,000 to play with.
Like you could pay for your iPhone outright. You ain't gotta add that to your monthly bill like the rest of us normal people. You don't have to do that. Like,
yo, if I'm a judge, I'm laughing.
I'm asking. I'm like, goofy.
Ma'am, do you know emails are free?
Like, I'm not. I would throw it at her. Like, go back. You and your lawyer go back and try again, because this ain't it.
Nicole Young, you need to learn how to wash clothes.
Sis, Consuela don't cost that much. Marisol don't charge that much to clean house. I promise you.
Need $10,000 a month to wash clothes, man. No, it's not happening.
Cleaners be like, if you go to what is it? Zip something, zip clean, zip something. This is one.
No, how about Maytag?
Okay, but
how about you
certain things you can't put in there. You got to take some of your stuff to the dry cleaner. Like you can't put a comforter in a regular. Listen, you know, and I'm sure her shit is fancy.
But you can go to Mama San, and Mama San ain't charging you no more than.
Wow, nah, that's real though.
Yeah, I trust me, I know.
Comforters, they charge me like $25-$30 max for my comforters. You don't. Nicole Young is wild, but God bless. Maybe she shot for the stars, so the judge could like bring it back down to something reasonable, but still worth her while. Maybe
we'll see how it plays out.
I don't know. This is just oof.
All right, so
I don't want to get married. I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. No more. Now that, but it's a lot of things. But it's a whole other topic conversation for. But we'll go into that a little bit.
Okay.
Sometimes the paying bills conversation makes me think that as well.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because we're not in our parents' or our grandparents' time.
What are you looking at, Reggie?
I'm looking at you.
You keep looking up.
Oh, looking up.
Go.
Listen, anyway. So I think when you start talking about individual things, you know, that needs to be taken care of, household things, we're in that. You always hear that a lot of women are saying that a man is supposed to be a provider. He's supposed to pay for everything, or and provide this and that for me. But like I said, we're not in that time frame. So these days, it takes, for the most part, a two-income household to be comfortable.
Right.
You can live a decent life, good life, depending on what kind of job he has. But not everyone has that job to where they're making, 6 figures a month or whatever else. So that's rare. But so to live comfortable and basically do what you need to do to create any kind of lifestyle to where you're not worried about bills, and then you also have the flexibility to go on cruises, vacations, do this, do that. It's going to take for the most part, a two income household.
Okay.
Which that is fine. But so with that being said, I don't expect to spend all of my money on all the bills, and you just sit your check to the side and you're saying, well, this is for our entertainment. If we go out and we do this or we do that, this is what that's there for. Because we might not do that shit all the time. So Lord forbid something happen, we get divorced, and you sitting on all this fucking money, and then I'm still, struggling. We're not really struggling to pay bills, but you know what I'm saying? I don't think I should be setting aside, for myself, setting aside, let's say, $500 a month. And you are setting aside, let's say, $3,500 a month because, your bills, or, you're not really paying bills. Maybe, let's say, you go out to get your hair done, or you're paying for that stuff, but I'm doing everything else. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I think I don't think it should be equal. I'm not saying that we should split our bills 50-50, but I think for the most part, there should be some kind of compromise to where we are not equal, but we are both setting aside money for ourselves that is, enough for us to do the things that we want to do, or if I want to do something outside of you, or whatever.
So I believe that women, I love us. We are awesome. However, we got to pick a side. We can't on one hand want to be strong, independent women. We don't need a man for nothing, yada, yada, yada. But also, yeah, I'm strong, independent. I don't need a man for nothing. But a man is supposed to provide for me, and he needs to pay for everything, and yada, yada, yada. Like, I think in that sense, like, we have to be a bit more reasonable. And so when it comes to the paying of the bills, and especially if you're a couple and you're living together, I think I don't think it has anything to do with gender and everything to do with who makes the most money. Okay. Honestly, because if you're making $100,000 and I make $40,000, of course, the bulk of you, like, you make a significant amount more than me. So you should pay more, like, you should take the brunt of more of the bills.
Right.
But that doesn't exempt me from paying bills. I still have some sort of income that I bring into this household. Therefore, I should be paying something. Obviously, I'm not kicking out as much money as you just because I don't make as much as you. That's how I think it should be divvied up. I don't give a fuck if the woman is the breadwinner. Guess what? She's gonna pay more. I think for me, and it's not fair. If you were making $40,000 a year, I was making $100,000 a year. Off the strength of you being a man, you should pay all the bills with your little $40,000 ass salary. And I'm sitting here, not like that, but in comparison to me making $100,000, I'm pocketing all my money while you're making 40 and paying all of our bills just because you're a man and a man is supposed to provide. Make that make sense.
Okay, so let's talk about the average woman right now. Do you think the average woman is
I know, that's why you can't even ask me these fucking questions,
entertaining someone that she makes that much more money than?
Maybe, who knows? I don't know. That I'm the average woman, probably not.
Yes. All right, thank you.
I said the average woman, probably not. But all right, let's even if it were equal, if he was making 75, she was making 50, or she was making 75, he was making 50.
Mm-hmm.
That's not that far off. Doesn't
It's
change
not.
my stance.
It's not. But
Now you're getting into a different conversation.
we are. But even with that, there's not a lot of women that are entertaining men that they make more money than. That's
Well,
and I mean for what reason I don't know why, but I mean should it be that way? No. I mean, but there are a lot of women that really, 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 really matters to them.
okay. Well, for the woman for when which that really, really, really matters, okay, let him make more money than you, but I think she should go into it with the understanding you're gonna pay something. Like you're not pocketing all of your money
We're not.
each check while this nigga pays for everything.
So we just
And
stumbled
then what
across.
if he came up on hard times and needed to borrow 1,500? Get your broke ass out.
Right.
Like, come on.
Exactly. So we just stumbled across this double standard conversation.
Oh my God. Cause okay, go ahead. What about it?
That is one of the biggest double standards.
Which one? What are we talking about?
That right there. Talking about the man making less than the woman. There's not a lot of women that are going to entertain this guy because now he's broke.
Yeah, because it's a societal thing. Because again, society, and this isn't just black. This is men or just society.
You think?
I think I'm just talking in terms of back in the day, when women were at home. This wasn't just black women. This was all women.
Okay.
Most women were domestic. Most women were home. Most women were not working. So the man automatically was the breadwinner. The man automatically was the provider because that was the structure of the household. Okay. It's not just a black thing. Some women still hold on to this predated ass mindset that is still the case. When again, I feel like a lot of women want a man to be the provider when it's convenient, but also want to be able to tout and hold the idea of I'm independent. I don't need a man for anything, but also I want a man to provide me with everything.
All right. So can a man be a provider even though he's not the breadwinner?
Yes.
Absolutely. So it should not matter. We put so much emphasis on the financial aspect of providing, and right. It is so much more than that. Yes, that is a big part. But if I make the bulk of the financial income in our house, if you took care of the kids, if you did, some work around the home, if you did other things that helped me out, so when I got home, I wasn't stressed or had to worry about all of these different things. If you took care of home or you took care of what needed to be done, you too are a provider, as long as our family's good. I know most women don't think that. I know that's not right. Because it has to be financial.
It has to. Everything's tied to money, and I don't understand. Like, just get jobs is what I'm saying. Just get a fucking job. Sheesh.
I mean, it sounds easy enough.
Yeah, I know. I just wish, man, I just wish we were a little bit better with that, or more open to dating men or having these conversations with men about money and kind of what we expect that to look like if, hypothetically speaking, if we were to be together, kind of that sort of breakdown, and not dating a man off of the type of job he has, because job is tied to what we think is financial stability. If we see that he only makes $40,000 a year, we don't think that's financially stable or whatever the case may be. And according to whatever kind of lifestyle you want to live, it's just so much shit. And I get it. Like where I am in my life and my space, I wouldn't mind dating a man that made less than me.
Why is that?
You said why?
Why is that?
Why wouldn't I mind?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
naturally it doesn't matter, but I mean.
So yeah, I mean, for me, that never really mattered, because I don't tie I don't tie this man's worth to how much he makes.
So it's more. It should be more about the companionship, which I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like you can't no trust you can't be broke, my nigga. You can't like you gotta have some sort of, you have to have some sort of financial stability.
Okay.
It doesn't have to look like what mine looks like.
Does the
But if I
job
see,
matter?
does his job matter? No.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Um, if I see that you're fine outside of us, like separately, I see you're fine. You're paying your bills. You're investing. You're doing these things, and you're good financially.
Okay.
That's fine. I ain't got no problem with that. Now, if you missing bills and shit, and you going to
Got some
Tulum.
promise to pays.
Yeah, like you breaking up fucking telephone payments into two and shit, like, and you going to Tulum with your mans, but you can't pay your rent or your car note. That's a little bit different. But if I see that you're financially responsible,
Okay.
I don't have any issues with that. Me personally, this is me personally. Most women don't think this way, which is, to each their own.
Where does that come from? Where does those does those dating expectations come from? To where someone says, "Hey, um, this guy has got to be making X amount, or he has to do this or do that, or be able to do this or that." A lot of that, well, and even because I think on our first podcast we talked about it, just the dating aspect or going out. Like some
Yeah,
women, nah, we got to go to Benihana's or we got to
yeah,
go to blah blah blah. Like he has to, if he can't take me to whatever, then he's not the man for me.
right. We tie a man's worth into how much money he has. It's just as simple as that. That's like that's like the basics. A lot of women do. I'm saying we. When I say we, I mean women, not me specifically. But we're together. We're one. But yeah, we often do that. Because again, we see the man as the provider. We want the man to be the provider. So when we think of provider, we're thinking money. We're not thinking anything else. We're thinking money. So if you have to be the provider and providing means money, you got to have money. So in order to have money, you got to have a good paying job. And it got to be more than mine because you got to be able to take care of me and also take care of yourself. So that's how we're looking at that.
So you are a firm believer in that saying that's been going around that a man is treated depending upon how much he makes. Well, that is when he's loved or unconditionally loved.
I believe so, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah. Because if you think about it, right? Think about some of these rappers. These niggas is some of them are the ugliest, most unattractive men that you have ever seen. They look like fucking the little things from Men in Black, the little ants, those little creature things. That's what they like. A lot of these rappers look like that. Some of the most beautiful women they're dating or they're with or they're seen with. Um, do you why do you think that is? And act like you don't know.
Status, money and
Yeah,
status.
there you go. He could be a and a lot of these people we've read stories and we've heard things that they are terrible people, but the characteristics or the quality of the man matters not if you got bread and if you got status. They're willing these women are willing to put up with whatever to be attached to that thing that has status and that has money.
That thing.
Yeah, niggas be super ugly, but got the baddest women around them. So, sorry, ladies, we got to do better. We do.
Mm, you're gonna get a lot of disagreement with
I
that.
don't care. I said what I said, so
You're gonna get a lot of disagreement with that.
that's
But
that's
I okay, so we talked about this previous. So these same women that are, I guess,
We're not gonna use this whole episode to shit on women though.
No,
Let's go back to the men.
we was just talking about them, but that. Well, actually, we're not shitting on women. With what I'm about to ask you. So, we were talking about NDAs. Like, why these men aren't getting
Oh
NDAs,
my gosh. You
right?
love me? Yeah.
So, why they aren't getting NDAs, and why are we hearing stories from what is happening with these women and men versus, because we came to an agreement that, of course, there are women out there, entertainers, big stars, that are probably entertaining men, have men come into their hotel rooms where they're on tour, whatever else. But we don't hear those stories. These men aren't out there saying, hey, Rihanna invited me back to her room. And this is just an example, because you don't know what.
Right.
But she invited me back to her room, and we XYZ. We never hear that. We never hear that about any, well, no, there's no man. I don't believe that you can pull it up. You probably can. There are probably scattered incidents, but we don't hear those stories. But weekly, we hear a story from a woman that's going to say, i.e., Odell Beckham, and before that, it was somebody else, and before that, somebody. I mean, we always hear those stories.
Right.
Why?
Was there a question? Oh, because it was a lot going on. I didn't know where the question lied in there. So okay. So let's just
men run their mouth though. Men run their mouth.
Yeah, y'all niggas talk like we do, just as much. Trust. But so back to the NDAs. While on one hand, I hate that the women expose men. I think that is very corny. But on the other hand, you niggas need to be smarter and make these women these men and women sign NDAs. I very specifically said men and women because it's a thing. Make them sign NDAs. Like, it's everybody, like, yo, you wanna come back to my yacht or whatever? All right, sign on this dotted line, nigga. Oh, you don't want to? Then you can't come. It's just as simple as that, because you're protecting your neck. Because now look at you. Now look at, like, you look like Odell. People talking about you won't like shitting or whatever they were saying about him. You just have to be mindful of the women that you're around, or the type of women that you're around. And again, women, that's corny. Like, there's no reason to expose this man. I mean, as a woman, there are multiple reasons why a woman would expose. If a woman has a platform and she's tied to a celebrity man, a big celebrity dude, of course, me saying that Odell likes to be shit on would make my podcast pop. Of course, I'm gonna get mad clicks. Of course, people gonna Google my name, right? Because I'm attaching myself with this star. So that's a big reason why it's done. I mean, and also ego and pride. We're women, we have ego, we have pride. Okay. So let's say,
so you look good in front of the homegirls.
Yeah, or just everybody. Like, the fuck? Because I'm thinking of it as, all right, say me and OBJ.
And now you done got 100,000 followers on IG too.
Like, me and OBJ, we were a thing, right? Or I thought we were a thing. I thought we were one thing. He was like, nah, bitch, we not that. That's gonna make me feel away. Right. I'm in my feelings, because how dare you? You know who I am? And now I'm telling your business because I'm mad, because my ego is bruised.
And now you're trending, and now your followers.
Now I'm trending. Now my followers are up. Now people are asking for interviews. So why not tell the world you like to be shitted on? Yeah.
So, I just answered the question I asked you in my head. So for a man, I look real corny in front of my homeboy if I'm out here bragging or telling people, that I was with Rihanna, probably. I mean, of course, it's kind of like a badge of honor.
Because a man's attachment to a woman isn't seen as as it is like a woman's attachment to a man. Right.
But so it's much easier for a woman to cut me off. Nah, this nigga running his mouth. Than for the male to, because he's probably going, hey, I'm in town or whatever else. Granted, if we're talking about OBJ, of course he can probably go to any city and have hundreds of women lined up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's much more easier for a woman to cut you off like, nah, he run his mouth. I'm not gonna fuck with him no more. Versus the man doing that, and the man not calling her when he's back in town. Hey, I'm in your city. What's good?
Yeah. Speaking of being spiteful and vindictive, we're not necessarily spiteful and vindictive. When a woman sends you nudes, do you show them to your friends?
No,
Have you shown them?
no.
Ever? Never ever.
There was once upon a time, but that was a long time ago. Everything I got on my phone right now is kind of secret. There's not a lot I've shown. No, I mean
Not
I've
a
got I've got I got videos in there still to this day that have not seen outside of my phone.
Ooh, another good question. So if you're with a woman, you're with her, she's sending you nudes throughout the duration of your relationship, you break up. Do you delete those nudes?
Nope.
Tell me more.
What do you be more specific? What do you
What
want
are
to
you
hear?
keeping them nudes for?
What do I keep them for? Because you gave them to me.
But we're no longer together.
Okay, you gave them to me
Why do you still need them?
because they're mine. I don't need them, but they're
You
mine.
don't need them because we are no longer a thing. So seeing them doesn't it don't hit the same.
It might not. No, just because I got them don't mean I'm looking at them either.
So why do you have them?
I don't know. I got a lot of shit on my phone that I probably shouldn't have. That I don't even know that's in there.
So okay, bet. You have nudes from the previous woman you dated and you're with a new woman.
Foods, videos, all the whole nine. I mean, just
you have made it very clear that you keep all of that. So what if your new woman happens to stumble upon your phone and sees the pictures?
There's no happen. We don't happen to stumble across nothing in a phone.
She goes through your phone.
All right, get that right.
And she sees the pictures. Again, these are clearly you women you dated. You have, just like you said, we could be done and over with for years.
Mm-hmm.
I still got our sex video on my phone.
Right.
So your new woman sees this. How are you explaining that?
So
because
right now,
it is weird that you still have.
Yeah. So right now, I know there's stuff in there. How much exactly? I don't know because you can. I mean, I can scroll back to shit on my phone that's in there from like 2015, videos, pictures, whatever else. So it's a lot of stuff that I don't know that's in there. So some of that stuff I'm like, I was actually in that situation before, and she was asking me about this picture. I'm like, I didn't even know that was still in there, which was
And we think that's a lie. Like, oh, now this nigga don't know.
Absolutely. But I deleted it, and then actually here was the situation. I took the picture with my phone, but all my Apple devices were synced at that time. So it was in the cloud. So it ended up on the laptop and the iPad and the Apple TV.
Yeah.
And so the screensaver on the TV came on for the Apple TV.
Oh,
and it was just going through pictures, photos that was
just like ass in the cloud, and
right?
Titties and just...
Oh my God.
Reginald.
So I mean, but no. So listen, I actually deleted it off the phone. I deleted those pictures and stuff off the phone.
But it was in the cloud.
Right. Yeah.
Once it's in that bitch, it doesn't matter.
But yeah, I mean, no, you can still delete it, but you have to go into the cloud.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it wasn't nothing that I was looking at. And I'd still like, honest to God, like when she asked me, I'm like, yo, I did not, where you find that at? Niggas on your TV. I'm like
looking dumb.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't know nothing about it. So I mean, yeah, I went through that. I've been through that. But I mean, if she asked me to delete it, then I would. I mean, I don't have a problem doing that.
All of them.
Yeah.
Every last one of them.
Yep. Yeah.
Delete and then go to the trash folder and delete forever.
Yes. Yes.
You're not gonna just delete them and then when I leave.
She gotta be the one. She gotta be the one.
Oh, she gotta be the one for you to delete all your old works videos?
Listen, she ain't the one. I ain't deleting shit. I did that before.
And you regretted it. You was like, damn, I missed that video.
I got all these notes.
I should have had this video.
Yeah. I'm a firm believer in that. I've cut high school friends off because she was jealous of the relationship that we had, that I had with my friends. And Then next thing I know, we're not together no more, and I end up seeing them or whatever. And we're talking. I'm like, you know what? I apologize for
But we're talking about pictures. Like, relax.
I understand. I'm just saying in general. I'm saying
no,
like,
in that
she has to
aspect,
be
I
the
get it.
no. She has to be the one because there's a lot of shit I'm not letting go of, depending on just because a woman asked me because now. So the pictures I understand, but you're jealous about a relationship that me and a high school friend have. We're not fucking or doing anything like that. Like, no, those are certain things I'm not letting go of no more.
Right. No. So that's understandable. Pictures, nigga, nah. Like, delete those.
No, you got to be the one for them pictures.
Wow.
I gotta be feeling some kind of way about you. But that'll let you know if you got a
like,
problem
oh my
with
God,
it.
he deleted his pictures for me.
If I can leave, if I can lose you and still keep them pictures, like, oh well, like if I feel like it ain't there, and I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do it, and you like, well, nigga, we done then, and
wow.
I don't care, and I don't care. I mean, then it wasn't meant to be.
The power of a pussy picture.
Wow. No, it's not the picture. So what I'm saying is, if we are that good, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking at you like, yeah, she the one. Then of course I'm not gonna jeopardize that. But if you just somebody that
of course
happen to stumble across some pictures and I'm like, nah, I'm good. They ain't going.
Of course, Reginald. I know that. Well, interesting.
No, because there are women that will ask you that. You can be dating them for a month or two. Y'all went out 3-4 times, and but you need to do something about that. I don't like that. No, well, sorry, sweetheart.
Like exclusively dating?
Exclusive, yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's fair, I suppose. Do you send dick pics?
I have.
Do you currently in your current life?
It would depend. It would depend if so in order for me to send something, I have to receive. That's my policy. If you're asking that to me, if you're asking, that means you're willing to send. So if you're gonna ask me, that means you should have something on deck.
Okay. Most women, we typically do have something.
All right. So hey, we got a fair exchange.
Okay. So you do send dick pics. All right.
Do you ask for dick pics?
I do not.
I know you don't.
I do not.
Why not?
We've talked about that. So dick pics aren't appealing to me personally. Just because they're not often 10 times out of 10 they're not done right. Y'all, it's like it be dark as hell. Y'all angles be trash.
Your lighting ain't right. Your angles ain't good.
Your dicks be ashy. It's just like, it's never.
You use a water-based lotion.
Yeah, you use water-based and not oil-based. What are we doing? So it just often doesn't work out, and it never really looks good. Y'all like niggas have y'all flashes on. It's like, wow, it's just not good. And then I also don't like when men
just coach them through it. Like, yo, listen, this is my criteria for this dick pic I'm asking for.
No, I'm not coach. You know how much effort we put into taking sexy pictures?
I know it probably go in the girl group chat first and like, hey, how was this?
It does. I'll take it. Like, what you think about this?
I'm not sending none of my homeboys a picture of my dick. Like, yo, I need
That's not how men relationships operate. We know that, but
I wish one of my homeboys would send me pictures.
Like, yo, like this is this angle good? We good?
Nigga, wrong person. What is wrong with you? Nah. I just want you to give me
like just real quick. But like, if you was a woman and you got this, what would you think? I mean,
honest opinion on what?
Honest opinion on my dick. The fuck. But I
might call him. I'm like, yo, my nigga, you good over there?
Like, did you mean to send this to me?
What's going on over there?
Like, I don't think you meant to do that. What if he was like, nah, I meant that. Could you look at him and tell me what you think? Wow.
Should have get personal real quick. Hey, bro, you all right? I need to call somebody. You good?
Like, you shoot. Like, what's good? You want to talk? I got time to talk. I got like 10. What's up? Like, you good? But don't send unsolicited dick pics. I feel like you know this as the grown man that you are. We don't like those women. We don't like dick pics that just as soon as I open my phone, it's just like dick. Wow, I didn't know that was coming, and I never want that. So don't send that to me. But we do like, a good amount of, I'm not gonna say most women, we like videos of men jerking off.
I bet. I know. And it ain't just jerking off. You got to see it come.
Oh, for sure. Why? That's fucking finale. Yeah. It's just just as long as your penis isn't dry while you're doing it, we good.
Heathens.
I mean, it's the least y'all could do, as much as we do for y'all, to please you guys sexually from afar. You do. I don't think. I think y'all like men underestimate the level of just dedication we put into sending nude. I'm telling you.
Dedication.
Yo, we be getting all the angles, all the positions, all of the everything, just for y'all to do like, when we send it, you do like a winky face. Nigga, you better tell me something better than that.
Who's sending a winky face?
No, I'm just saying, like, once we put in all this work for these nudes and these pictures, we'll send it to y'all, the man, and then you just do a heart eyes. Send back a heart eyes.
The response.
You don't say something else?
Oh, the response. I got
Yeah, your response.
I mean, I might like hold it down and get one of the little things, you know. Oh, listen, I got the emoji con I'm putting right next to it.
That's not.
I mean, so what's an appropriate response?
It's not. I think it's like if I sent you a nude and you gave that shit a thumbs up, I'm coming to your house and punching you in your fucking face. Like, come on, yo.
Like, I'm at your door.
I'm at your door. What's up? You thumbs up my shit? What? Let's go. But there isn't a certain response, but I want more than a heart eyes. I want to be like, damn. I don't know.
Some validation.
Yeah, like, yo, I'm about to come through, or my dick. I don't give a shit what you say. Say something. Don't just give me heart eyes, nigga. That's all I'm saying. I just need a little bit more. As much effort as I put into taking these pictures, I would like a better response than prayer hands. The fuck does that mean? Like, what does that mean?
No, what about the fist?
That could mean something like, what the that would piss me off. Like, I'd be like, you know what? Never mind. Forget about it.
But what about the
No.
No?
No, what does that mean? Yeah. And no, the eggplant emoji, neither. Because listen, those emojis can mean so many different things. I need you to use your words as the adult man that you are.
Right.
That's all
I guess. What kind of
What are your responses? Do you do like the you give me heart eyes, or
I give you a hard eyes vibe,
or no, the emoji with the tongue out?
I give you those. Oh no! What about the tongue by itself?
Possibly, yeah. I can see that from you. Or like the little wet, the little drip, the little.
That don't go over well. Droplet. That don't go over well. The tongue by itself.
The words. Tongue by itself is like, okay.
Oh, you want some? Well, no.
If you use words with that, like words with words with it, that's cool. But if you just giving me tongue, then it's like, oh damn, what you want to do with that tongue? Like, damn, I gotta feed you.
Go ahead and fall into it. You know what I mean?
No, I shouldn't.
No. So
I shouldn't have to decipher. I shouldn't have to interpret.
It's not deciphering because you already know what those mean. So if somebody sends you the eyes, you already know what that means.
I don't.
Oh my God! Get out of here.
What does that mean?
Get out of here.
If I sent the dude a nude and he sent me the eyes, what does that mean? You look at the picture. I wouldn't send the eyes back.
I wouldn't send the eyes back. But
you just saying if a dude just sends me eyes, period.
Yeah.
Is that asking like what you doing? Where you at? Is that what that means?
Yeah, but you know what the
I don't know.
Mean.
That's what I'm
asking.
What
the eyes mean.
No, I don't. I'll be like, fuck. I'll put a question mark. I'll double tap it and question mark. The fuck does that mean?
Come on, Nana. You don't know what the eyes mean. Get out of here.
I don't. What do the eyes mean?
So they can mean
They can mean it has
multitude
multiple
of things.
Exactly. So you just validated what I said.
But so for the most part, I'm trying to see what's up.
Because you send me the eyes, I'm gonna be like, what that mean? I'm gonna make you use your damn words.
I'm trying to see what's up. You
Say
just,
that.
I don't know. You just want to hear it. That's it.
Oh yeah, I want you to say
already
because
know.
I don't want to misinterpret anything. I'm very much that person.
It was good chatting with you.
You said what?
It was good chatting with you.
Oh, we're done.
Close this out.
Damn, I was still talking. You just.
Oh, I'm sorry. Listen, this gallon of water is going through me.
Wow. Okay. What happened? What was that? What'd you say?
I'm not gonna put all my business out right here.
Okay, we'll talk about it off.
We ain't got nothing to talk about. I just said this gallon of water is running through me.
Oh, you gotta pee.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, all right. Well, we're done. This was fun. This is cute. Little one-off.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, but I'm not even gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you what's that behind you, but we good. But
I'm in my brother's studio. I told you that.
Oh.
It's like
anyway, listen, it was good talking to you. If this do make the daylight, thanks for tuning in.
It will make daylight.
Okay.
This will bless.
It's not gonna be lost files.
Reggie,
No,
close it out, please.
We good. But listen, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy your week.
That good stuff.
Catch us next episode.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Unapologetic, the podcast. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.